The midterms have come and gone for most of the country. A few races are considered too close to even call, even though at least one candidate for governor has claimed victory. In Georgia, my home state, Brian Kemp, the Republican candidate for governor, and the sitting Secretary of State, is claiming victory against his Democratic rival Stacey Abrams. No news organizations have called the race as of this recording, which is 5:19 p.m. on the 8th of November. And Abrams' camp has taken legal action in Dougherty County, claiming mail-in ballots weren't counted. The Democratic candidate isn't giving up without a fight, insisting that all votes haven't been counted, and with the number so close at 50.3% for Kemp and 48.7% for Abrams, she's hoping to force a runoff, at the very least. Now, that's a 62,722 vote difference, and with the 300,000-plus voter purge surrounding Kemp, that narrow margin is significant in proving out all votes have been properly counted. While Kemp has moved on to put his transition team together and resigning as Secretary of State, Abrams refuses to accept Kemp's own office, declaring him the winner when 99% of the precincts have reported in. Kemp's camp is convinced the math is on their side and that no matter the number of potentially uncounted ballots, it won't be enough to trigger a runoff. As an Abrams supporter, I have mixed feelings with the outcome of the election and what's transpiring right now. On the one hand, it potentially makes Abrams look petty and shallow, and a stark reminder of the 2016 election when Trump made statements about his potential loss and how he might not concede. Conceding isn't a legal requirement, but we don't need another Roy Moore scenario. On the flip side is the mistrust surrounding Kemp and his role in voter suppression. The voter roll purge was dubious, at best, and clearly was targeted at African Americans. In this regard, I believe Stacey Abrams has every right to fight and seek transparent verification of the results. I'm concerned, however, at what cost? At what point do we acquiesce to fight another day, or do we? For Georgia, as with other states that had gubernatorial races, there's more at stake than whether a Republican or a Democrat occupies the governor's office. The 2020 census is very important, and lines will be drawn influenced by which party sits in the governor's mansion. That's huge and very important, as it will have an effect until the next census comes around in 2030. Much like Supreme Court justice choices, the impact is long and lasting. For me, I think this is a fight for the heart and soul of Georgia, a new heart and soul. Kemp ran attack ads accusing Abrams of being too radical and wanting to turn Georgia into California. California, not entirely without problems, is either the 6th or 7th largest economy in the world. California is a leader in environmental conservation, a leader in basic human rights in regards to the LGBTQ community, a technology leader. I mean, what's wrong for wanting those things for Georgia? I mean, we're already considered the Hollywood of the South because of the number of movies and television shows made right here in Georgia. What's a few more steps in the right direction? It is time for the old white men to stand down, step back, and let the future in. We can either start efforting change now, or we can keep fighting for another chance and another day. It's either now or sometime in the future, and change is coming to Georgia. Wouldn't it be great if we could start working on that right